Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So let's begin our session with the wonderful quote. Children are not things to be molded, but are people to be unfolded. So for starting a new chapter of learning, I, Divya Jain, being your host for today's event, wants to extend a warm greetings and good evening to all of you present here. I hope you all are doing amazing. So for starting a new chapter of learning, I, Divya Jain, being your host for today's event, wants to start and welcome you with the on behalf of the whole SEMS family to our session on early childhood development. Today, we embark on a journey of understanding the incredible work of young minds. Let's explore the magic of these early years, where the foundation of lifelong learning and growth is laid. Together, let's unlock the full potential of these young minds and create a world where every children can thrive and fulfill their dreams. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful journey. And to add our guest of honor and today's speaker, Mrs. Dipansha Sharma. It is a great honor to have you with us, ma'am. We are very grateful for your presence. Now, let me introduce our today's speaker to you all. She is pursuing B.Ed from Amarnath Girls Degree College and completed her MBA in HR and Marketing and BBA from GLA University. She is having 3.5 years of banking experience from assistant manager to deputy manager. She has also done her internship with Airtel and currently she is writing a research papers.
Thank you so much, Divya. My name is Dipansha Sharma. Welcome you all. So, today our topic is early childhood development. Development is a wide concept we all know very well. It in itself contains early childhood education as well as care and many more. Development is a continuous process where it takes from womb to tomb. It means from the time when the mother conceives, from that time you starts developing until your till death. It's keep on. It's a continuous process. So let's discuss on the topic. ECD is a very important topic for today's discussion, as nowadays we people are involved with our busy schedule, and we are not having that much time to give a specific time to our children, which is very important. So we some people feel like that they will give some expensive gifts or some expensive clothes and that will give happiness to their children, but that's not true. The truth is that child are pure. They want to learn from you and from the nearby environment and surroundings. So let's start. The early moment of a child's life matters, and their impact can last a long lifetime. Whatever you will teach, whatever you will guide to your child, they will learn from you. The process of a baby brain develops begins during pregnancy and is influenced by a pregnant woman's health, nutrition, and environment. The baby's brain starts developing from the womb of the mother, and it's totally depends on the health, environment, and nutrition where what you are taking and what kind of environment you are living. If you are living in a positive environment, then definitely it will affect your child. But if you are living in a negative environment, or if you are giving a negative environment to your child, it will also affect your child in a negative manner. After birth, a baby brain continues to develop rapidly, impacting his or her physical, intellectual, and emotional well being, learning potential, and subsequently earning capacity and success in adulthood. Whatever the time when the child takes birth, his or her mind starts developing more faster, more rapidly as compare. So, whatever you will teach them at that time, it will help them in their future. Right. The early childhood, this is a time period, this is a span of 0 to 8 years. These are the most extraordinary period of a growth and development in a child lifetime. The foundation of all learnings are laid during these years. Getting the foundation right, carrying huge future benefits, better learning in a school, and higher education attainment, which result in a major social and economical gain for society. Research shows that good quality early learning and early childhood development programs help to reduce chance of dropout, repetition, and improves outcome at all level of education. We all know very well that if from 0 to 8 year are the very important time, it's a very important crucial time. If we will if we will give time to our kids at that time, then it will be worthful for us, for and as well as for our child. It is cost effective. How it is cost effective? As we will teach our child how to be secure, how to what to eat, how to remain healthy, how to maintain hygiene, how to talk with your elders, or how to behave in the society. If we already teach all these things to our kids in prior, then they will not feel any problem at the time when they will go out in society. There are various stages of early childhood. So let's discuss that. First, first is sensitive period, vasto period, and critical period. Early childhood stage is very sensitive, as the sensitive period for other beings at birth peaks in the second year of development and continues through to around age 5. This period of development teaches how to develop their reasoning skills, organize information, and understand their environment. 0 to 8 is the year, the childhood stage, which is very important, which is very sensitive, because child is pure. They don't know anything. They're very curious to learn many things, but they don't know anything. So whatever you will teach them, they will accept that. They want to learn various things. So it's our responsibility to make them understand. So there are a few points like integration of senses. Integration of senses means at a single time when the child is using two senses. For an example, while watching TV, it's our duty to make the child understand that at a single time you are using your senses, two senses, that you are hearing also and you are watching also. So, and other one is intellectual curiosity. When the child is at this stage, there is a curiosity in child. They want to learn more and more. If you will put some if you will, it's our duty to make them understand, right? So it's a says that when you bring a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and you tell your child that this is hot, don't touch it, he is listening all that, but he don't know. But when he will use his senses, he'll come to know that yes, this is hot when he will touch it. So he uses his senses, he touch it, he feel it, that yes, this is hot, so I should not does this again. So it's our responsibility to make the child understand. And how this will be possible? We are very busy with our schedule. We have to take out time for our child to make them understand all these things, because this is the time period when we can make a uh, child where we can polish a child. Other point is opportunity provide. This is a time where we can provide more and more opportunities to our child. How? By sending them in some dance academy, by sending them in some game activities, involving them in game activities, or sending them to learn some new languages. As we say is that if a child is in this age to adopt that language as compared to the adult one, because at that time their mind is in processing. They will learn each and everything as comparative to the adult one faster, right? Then learning by doing is very important point, as it's our duty to give them practical things. If will Because their mental ability is also developing, so it's our duty to give them some questions, to solve the solution, to give the solution, so that when they will do the things and when they will learn the things, then when they will while doing they will learn the things. Other one is core human value. Core human value means it is our duty to take our child in the environment, in the society, and ask them to meet with the people, communicate with the people, and to know people, that how they communicate with each one and the other. It will help child in as it's our duty to make tell them that respect each and everyone, so that in future when they will go in any organization or anywhere, then it will be very easy for them to work in a coordination or in cooperation together. Orientation and mobility. It's our child must know that this is your house and this is your stoppage, this is your school bus. You have to go from here to there, and This is your house. You must know that this is your place. You have to come back here. These are the few points that the child must know. The other one is fastest period. Infancy, there are various stages of this. First one is prenatal stage, second is infancy, and third one is early childhood. In a prenatal stage is the 40 weeks when the child is in the womb of the mother, and the other one is infancy is 0 to 2 year age, and last one is early childhood is the um, 2 to 8 years. So infancy 0 to 2 is a period of most rapid growth after birth. Growth during infancy is even faster than growth during puberty. By the end of the first year, the average baby is twice the length it was at birth and 3 times its birth weight. Infancy is also the period where most of the deciduous or baby teeth erupts. It is very critical period. Early childhood is a critical period of development for learning social and emotional development skills. As I already told you, that it is very important period that when we will go in society, we will learn. When we'll see our environment, we will learn many things as we interact with people, as we communicate with people. And I must say that social interaction is one of the best way you can uh, teach your child, because once they will go out, they will come to know that how to communicate, how to talk, how to interact with people, which is very beneficial for them in future as well. So there are some factors which are responsible for development. Heredity. We all know that it is a biological process through which the transmission of physical and social characteristics take place from parents to offsprings. This is a biological process that some things physical or characters, some characters we adopt from our parents, and it's generally influence the different aspects of growth and development, that is our height, our weight, our structural body, our color, hair color, our eyes, intelligence, aptitude. All these things depends on our heredity. Environment. The second one is environment. It plays an important role in development of an individual. It consists of some total of physical and psychological aspects of an individual which is received from the conception. Environment is a very important plays very important role, because if you are in positive environment, if you are giving a positive environment to your child, they will also behave positively. But if you are showing anger to your child, if you are frustrated, if you are showing your frustration, your work frustration, if you are showing to your child and you are beating them, then it's of no use. It will give negative impact, shows negative impact on your child. Third one is nutrition. Development of an individual mainly depends on its food habits and nutrition. Early stimulation. It's our duty as a parents to give an environment to your child in such a manner that they will learn few things. If you will talk with your child, if you will show new photographs, if you will show new books, it will create a curiosity. It will encourage child that what's this in this books, what this picture represents, and it will encourage his or her interest in learning words and a desire and to learn and to read more. That it will create. If you will not talk with your child, if you will not show interest in them, then it's of no use, right? If you will not ask, if you will not talk with them, if you will not give your time to them, and you will think that on Saturday and Sunday you can take out time for them and then you will teach each and everything to them, that is not possible. So it is very important that it's our responsibility to guide our child each and everything, so that at that early childhood stage they will learn so many things. It will create curiosity, it will encourage your child in many ways. So next point is child rearing practice. Taking care of child, there are various ways or there are various patterns followed by parents for upbringing of their child. So different styles. Some parents treat their child in a way, like in a very permissive manner. Some parents treat their child in a neglectful manner. So let's come on the topic and continue. So authoritarian means to control. authority, they just put their authority on their kids, that do what I say. I said don't keep this book there and don't touch it. You have to do this. You have to score this much marks in your exams. That's it. This is my order. When they give order to their kids and there's no freedom for their child, then it is known as authoritarianism. It means that you are putting your authority on your child, which is absolutely wrong, because child is a like a pot. Whatever you will put, you will get back. It's like a ball. Whatever you will put, you will get back, right? So if you today you are putting your authority on your child and expecting that in future they will follow whatever you will say, then that is absolutely wrong. How it is absolutely wrong? Because today you are doing the same thing and you are expecting that this should not be followed again in future. So this is not acceptable, right? We should Parents always expect from their child to do their best. They always want them to get good marks, to score good marks, to always be on top in class, which is not possible, because every individual, every child is different in is special in different aspects. We cannot compare that if she or he is getting good marks in subjects, or he or she will be good in dancing as well. No, it is not possible. But in this, parents parents put their authority that if you are good in studies, you should be good in this subject, which is absolutely wrong. We should not raise this. Other one is permissive. That means indulged child, over pampering child. Means when parents over pamper their child, that it's okay, allow them to break rules. It's okay, fine, whatever you are doing, just do it. If you want to go out, you can go out. You want to go to play, you want to go for gym, you don't want to study, it's okay. It means that you are pampering your child, which is also absolutely wrong. You should not pamper your child. It's our responsibility as a parents that we should make a clarification to our child that this is right for you and this is wrong, because child don't know that what is right or what is wrong. If there's a hot tea in front of child, he don't know that if he will pour it on his hand, it is good for him or not. Child don't know that thing. It's our responsibility to make that thing understand. The third one is neglectful. Means when parents neglect their child, they only want to focus on their jobs, or they are busy with their business or their busy lifestyle. Nowadays, this is very common that parents are involved with their works, with their busy schedule, and they are not having time for their children. So at that time, children feel lonely, helpless. They feel very bad, as they are not having any emotion. They want to spend time with their parents. They want to learn many things from their parents, but parents are not having that much time. In the neglectful means, parents feel like that if they will buy expensive products, expensive clothes, it will give happiness to their children. But no, that happiness is only temporary happiness. Permanent happiness reflect when you will give care to your child, when you will spend time with your child. If you will do so, then it is beneficial for you as well as for your child. But in neglectful, they just neglect their child and just they feel like they are doing a great thing. And so the other one is authoritative, child-centered approach. It means this discussion take place in group. Parents guide children how to survive in this society. This is the best way that how we should treat our children. We should teach them how to survive in society. We should tell them. We should teach them how to interact with people. We should teach them how to take care of yourself, how to be secure. This is our responsibility as a parents to make our child understand all these things. So, concept of development. Development refers to the various quantitative and qualitative skills. Development, it involves both qualitative as well as quantitative skills. Qualitative means what quality you are gaining from the society. What quality you are gaining from the society, like understanding, emotional understanding, social understanding. And quantitative means your ups and downs taking place in your quantity. Means height, size, weight. Changes take place simultaneously with the changes to growth. In other words, if we talk about development, can be described as growth in physical, mental, economical state of an individual. Child is, so as I already told you that child is unique and special. Every child is unique. Even if there is twins in an house, then although they are physically same, but their development uh, but there is in development their characteristic, their personality, this all these things will differ. So we cannot compare two with one or the another, right? Now, types of development. There are various types of development, as I already told you in the earlier slide, that they are physical, mental, and economical state of an individual. So physical development, it is the most recognized and observable change in the life of child. It includes the gross motor skills. Gross motor skills are the skills which are the big skills, skills like your arms muscles, your leg muscles, your big muscles when you are using. These are your gross motor skills, like walking, jumping, catching. When you are using your arm skills or your leg skills for doing something, you're using your big muscles, then it is your gross motor skills. And and the fine motor skills, fine are the very thin or the fine muscles when you are using while writing, while painting, or while drawing. When you're using your small muscles, then these are your fine motor skills. Physical development means reflects this. Cognitive development means mental development. It focuses on how children learn and process information, how children learn from the environment, and how they are processing the information. If I just give you one topic, you have to speak on this topic. Everyone will speak, but it will definitely some five students are sitting together. Every student will give their own opinion on the same thing, right? So it focuses on how children learn, what they are learning from the society, as every child is different, right? So what and how they are processing their information. As the child grow in age, they can understand their environment by using their senses, such as seeing, listening, touching, smelling, and tasting. When a child, as a child age grows, so they can understand their environment, their surroundings by using their senses. When they see, they come to know that yes, this is good or this is not good for them. When they listen, okay, this is not good. So by using their senses, they come to know each and everything. The third one is social and emotional development. These are indicators of sound social development among children. The seeds of this social behavior are sown in the infancy itself. And we know infancy is the age from 0 to 2, right? So if we are behaving, if we are giving emotional support to our children, then they will also behave in the same manner. Other one is language development. We all know that there are various ways to interact with people. We can interact with people through speaking, through sign language, through writing, in the form of messages, mailing, or whatever. But overall, from all this, language is an important medium of communication. When we communicate with each other, then language is one of the most important medium. And why we use language here, we always is that when child from 0 to 8 is the age when you will send a child to learn any language, then they will adopt that thing very easily as compared to the adult one. And so, language development is the best way to communicate with each other. Moral development means it deals with the development of ethics to value, the conscience, and the ability to judge and act morally. Children cannot make moral judgment until they achieve a certain level of cognitive maturity. It means that moral development plays an important role of development of ethics to value the conscience and the ability to judge of an act morally. When children cannot make their till the time the child mental ability is not, they are not mature enough, they cannot judge what is right, what is right going on in their front and what is wrong going on. So moral development means it deals with the development of ethics to value the conscience and the ability to judge. Moral development, we always says that it is very important that we should teach our child moral development, that they must know what is right and what is wrong. They should be aware about each and everything. That's all about this. Thank you for the presentation. Now over to you.
Wow, what a wonderful knowledge given by you, ma'am. I hope our audience learned many new things from this session. Now, I would like to highlight some of the points like early childhood development is not a linear process, and each child is unique in their growth and development. It is essential to embrace and support individual differences, providing inclusive learning opportunities for all children. It was very effective for our audience. Again, thank you for joining us and sharing your experience of precious time and knowledge with us. Ma'am, there are a few questions which our audience wants to be answered. So, with your permission, shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
So, my first question will be, how can technology be used responsibly to enhance early childhood development without negative consequences?
We all know very well that in today's time, technology plays an important role. As through technology, we can teach our child that how to behave by showing them videos, by showing them few activities, that how to play, that how to do these things, and how to solve them. As in this age from 0 to 8, early childhood age, they are mature enough to understand mathematical solutions also. So we can teach them that through videos, that you can learn or you can solve the solutions like this.
My second question will be, how does early childhood development impact a child's future academic and social success?
Early childhood development definitely affects the future, the child at academics, as child already knows that how to study the things, what's the material, what's the topics. As we already show them book, we always teach them, we always interact with them, we take them in society, and we communicate with the people. So it will help them to overcome.
My last question will be, what are some effective strategies for supporting children with diverse learning style and abilities in the early years?
Sorry, pardon.
What are some effective strategies for supporting children with diverse learning style and abilities in the early years?
Some strategies that they can follow that learning by doing. If they will practice, and they will by when they will practice the things, they will learn. Definitely, core human values are the most important point, that respect your elders, so that in future, it when you will go in any organization, it will help you out. And keep on create curiosity in you, so that when you will adopt, when new things came in front of you, you can easily solve them out.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for answering these questions. Again, thank you all for attending today's webinar. And if you have any additional questions, you can contact us by email or telephone. We are happy to provide you additional support to you. Please follow us on our social media and subscribe our YouTube channel for new learnings. So stay connected to us for new learnings. I, Divya Jain, your host for today, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you so much, ma'am.